All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving our thoughts on Kit Harington officially joining the Marvel Universe and being cast for the Eternals as Black Knight. Alright, man, so I definitely wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts on this one for you guys. I want to see your comments below on what you think about this casting. I think this is an awesome casting. I mean, it's just about the best casting you could probably ever ask for, in that, number one, it's a character that's somewhat similar to Jon Snow. I think I actually have he's a knight, let's put it that way. I have a Marvel Legends action figure from a whole bunch of years ago. Here's the character that he's going to be playing, Black Knight. So this one is really cool. So it's going to be for Marvel's Eternals, which is set for November 6, 2020 release. So that'll be next year in about a year and a few months. And they're currently working on it right now. And also in the movie, you have Richard Madden as Icarus, who played Robb Stark. So you have the two of them, and then also you have the actress who plays Connie in The Walking Dead as well, too, which is really cool. So you have two from Game of Thrones, and you have one from The Walking Dead, and this one for the some of the cast of two of these huge series actually going to be in the same kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. So I think this one is really great, man. I was never really a huge fan of Black Knight in terms of the character in the comics so much, in the Avengers comics, and I think, older character. I saw some sites, I'll put the links in the description for you guys, that Black Knight is actually an older character than Marvel itself, so it was around in comics even before Marvel comics were around, so it goes way back, but they've never done a live-action version of the character ever, right? So to actually see Kit Harington play the character, that's going to be so cool. And of course, there's possibilities with that too, because it's Marvel, MCU, it's Eternals, so it's not an Avengers movie, but you never know later on if they could cross it over into Avengers, and it's part of the same universe. So if he could kind of start off in that one and then eventually go into the Avengers, because I think that's going to be something that people are really excited to see. Because also Rob being in it as well too, but with Kit, with the way things kind of ended at the end of Game of Thrones, he's even addressed, there's some quotes you can read online from him about how he felt about the ending and stuff like that. And it sounds like they're pretty positive for the most part from what you can read. But it sounds like he's aware, just as well as pretty much everybody involved with Game of Thrones, is aware that majority of the audience did not like the way Game of Thrones ended. There are some people who liked it, but the percentage is pretty low. It's probably in the high 70, 80, 90% range. People really were not happy with what they did with Jon Snow at the end and some of the others, and just the way everything kind of ended off. So to give him a chance to play such an epic character, an epic comic book character that could even go on past the Eternals maybe and be something that could be even in one of the future Avengers movies, I think it's just really cool. And I don't want to get my hopes up too much because you don't know how much screen time he'll get or anything like that, but it's really awesome to see him be able to cross over into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because of course, I mean, that's the biggest, I'd say, movie universe right now going, and it's been incredibly successful for everybody. So to see Game of Thrones star cross over into that in a character that's actually somewhat similar to Jon Snow in some ways, at least as far as his like riding on horseback, fighting with a sword and shield, this kind of thing, it's just kind of cool, man. It's just really, really cool. So that's pretty much all I want to say about this one. I have really high hopes for it. And I hope that he gets, quite a bit of screen time in the Eternals. I don't know how much, which characters are going to be kind of at the forefront as far as that one, as far as that's going to go. But wouldn't it be cool to see a scene between him and Robb Stark, which is Richard Madden? Like, just, I don't know, maybe they could do like an Easter egg or something, even if it's a deleted scene or something, where they kind of meet again on screen, and that'd just be kind of cool, because the two of them kind of meeting since so many years from Game of Thrones when they parted ways, which would have been in the first season, I think, and they never they never reconnected again before, of course, Rob was, spoiler warning, killed off, obviously, later on. So, cool stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this one. And, leave your comments below. Is this something you'd be excited to see? And do you think that it could be cool if he could cross over to the Avengers afterwards? Because sometimes you get certain castings that are so good, it's like, it's pretty much perfect. This one is just fits like a glove, a perfect casting. So hopefully they use him a lot, and we get to see some good stuff with that, especially for Jon Snow fans that maybe want to see more from him in that type of role and weren't happy with the way things ended off, to see him kind of continue with this character, which has a lot of similarities to Jon. Could be really cool. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments below. And if you like it, thumb it up below, like it, share, favorite, and subscribe at the bottom left if you're new. That's it for this one. See you guys again soon for another video. As always, this is Trev. I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.